Welcome to Love God, Love Self, Love Others. Today, some of the topics we discuss are too vast and too complicated to think we're going to cover them in just 3 minutes or 6 minutes. So we'll probably come back to this topic on numerous occasions. But let me start. The topic is communing with God, or hearing God's voice or his message to you. We've been told in Scripture that there are several ways in which God communicates to us. Probably one of the most familiar one is that the feeling might be a burning in the bosom, that you will know that these things are correct. The opposite is the stupor of thought. We've been told that he will tell you in our minds and in our hearts. Kind of a saying that I've heard is, if you want to talk to God, pray. If you want to hear God, read the Scriptures. Now, all of those things are true. All of those things I have experienced in my life, and we have borne testimony of those, and we've been taught those all of our life. A little nuance that I would like to put onto it, something that I've, through my years, come to understand, and I'll go back to, he'll tell you in your mind and in your heart that the uniqueness of your mind and your heart isn't the same as everyone else's. So sometimes, because we have Scripture or limited Scripture on how God communicates with us, we sometimes box him into only those methods. And what I propose to you is find what language works for you to commune with God. Find out the way that he blesses your life or your mind or your heart distinctly different than other people. So a recipe or a formula that you might have been taught as a child might need to have some modifications. For me, praying isn't always a ritual, in the morning before I make my bed, after every meal, or before every meal, and then before I go to bed. Those things we do, but I have prayed in all circumstances, and I've prayed throughout a day or throughout a week, not always in the formal approach, or in my case, a prayer in my heart or in my meditation. So become comfortable with the way God speaks to you, or you're able to commune with him. It could be in private. It could be going to the mount, going to sacred nature. It could be through music. It could be through reading good material. It could be through talking to trusted advisors or friends. It could be in whatever language that you open up to God and God opens up to you. Be receptive to that, and also use that. Don't think that the way that your parents or church leaders might have taught you is the only way that you can come closer to Christ. That as you perfect the communication, or open the communications, or develop the communications, I believe it will be in a very personal and a very unique way, because God created all of us to be ourselves, and he will talk to us or communicate to us in the best manner for us. This has been my experience and just my opinion.